Okay, so Gingibot redeemed our South African guy persona. So guys, I will be turning into a South African guy. Alright guys, so we see Beastie on the HRE, and honestly, I don't know what to expect. I think it's going to be a very difficult game for Puppypaw. Now Puppypaw, very cool name bro, but honestly, I don't think your name is going to carry you right through this game. You're going to be a little puppy steak after this, eh? Beastie's gonna put you on the braai, he's gonna take care of you, and he's going to get you out. Now, we do see that Beastie's villagers, they do look a little bit drunk right there. They run a little bit up, they run a little bit down. They're just covering all the ground that they can. Now, right now, this prelate, he's inspiring these boys right there. Inspire, inspire, inspire. Very, very nice. Abasit just going all the way to the bottom here. He's getting a lot of food. Very nice for him. Very, very nice. And Beastie is instantly on the gold because he wants to get to the next age really quickly. All right. Can we have it in Afrikaans? Ons kan regtig probeer, maar ek dink nie ek moet Afrikaans praat op hierdie stream nie. That's all you get in Afrikaans right now. Is the South African accent closer to the Australian one? I mean, it's closer than like the Russian accent, you know? Because Australia is an English-speaking country. So, yes. So it does sound a little bit Scottish, yeah. I mean, native English-speaking country, we do a little bit, and it makes it a little bit deeper. But anyway, enough about the accent. We do see Beastie with all these boys on gold. And this man, Gunther, ja, Gunther, inspireer, inspireer, inspireer. He's inspiring everyone. He's making sure that these boys are inspired. He's like, Jan. I don't know what German names are. Leonard, Francina, you are all inspired, and you will be getting the gold you can until we age up. He's like, you girls over here, boys and girls, you guys getting the sheep, you will also be inspired. Francina, another Francina, Marta, Friedrich, they are all inspired. Hans. And on this side, Abasit, guys, we need some Abasit names, boys. I see all the name ideas in the chat. Thank you very much. Appreciate it. Now, Beastie is like, actually, guys, I'm going to go for the 2TC. By the time Puppypaw ages up, I want him to face the reality of 2TC. He's going to just get a load of for each. I was going to say, are you going to long distance mine? Hans, go back. Hans, near 9. Hans, dein, oh, I don't know. Dein steen is here. And on this side, I cannot speak Arabic, so I'm just going to say Mafam. So, inshallah, we will see. I used to live in the Middle East, and I still don't speak any level of Arabic. And I lived there for 3 years. Now, the trade wing coming out. Now, guys, BC and I memed on the trade wing yesterday. So the trade wing, let's go read. The trade wing. Once you get the trade wing, you get 3 traders. Great. Free traders. Awesome. Now this is great for Puppypaw because, you know, he gets traders. But Beastie memes the trade wing because he says it is absolute dog crap. I don't know if I should swear, so dog crap. He says that the trade wing is not good as a unit or as an upgrade for the first age because you don't want to go trade against anyone at most points because the moment Puppypaw ages up, Beastie is on 1.5 TC. The other TC coming up in a sec. Just waiting for a little bit of wood. But these traders are going to get 1 trade off. But after that, are they going to be able to? So, yeah, now we will see. Beastyqt, will you pick up all the sheep on the map? Yes. The answer is yes to that one. That's 14 sheep. That is a beautiful amount of sheep. That's a lot of free food. And on Abasit's side, there is 3 untouched sheep. And we'll say 4.5 sheep. These boys are running out of food. Now, fun fact about food. You need it. And if he doesn't get that food, he's going to be in a lot of trouble. And right now, that food is not going to last him very long. And he will have to go out to a safe food source. Now, these boys are getting a little bit of gold. They get their 19 gold in. All they could get for now. But these villagers are going to have to go into a safe food source very soon. And they don't have a safe food source. This one is quite exposed. Ooh, look at that one. That is a good trade. That is 150 gold. And I don't know if you guys know anything about gold, but 150 gold is a lot of gold. So we need food. Food is an important resource. I know. All these fun facts with Whamenqt. Second TC coming out. Hot damn. Onto a food source. So as we can see here, food source, safe food source for Beastie. He's still got berries as well, and he's going to be able to put all his farms around there now. Now the horsemen are coming out, and this is going to allow Puppypaw to get his first few trades off, which is good for him, and he is walling off appropriately. But Beastie, I don't know if Beastie knows this. This is maybe the one instance where Beastie is not on the ball about this. However, Beastie does scout it. He sees, oh, you went the Marine Lord. Very nice. Now, the reason these guys are getting 150 is because they made a market all the way in China. So the fact that the market is all the way in China causes the traders to have more distance and to get more gold. The further they trade, the more gold they get. So, now, let's go and see what Beastie is doing. Beastie says, I don't really know what I want. I don't want to make any units. I might get a little horseman or two. Maybe. But I'm not too committed right now. I have 2 scouts. And for me, 2 scouts, that's a lot of scouts. I'm dabbling in the horseman department. So Beastie, he dabbles in the horseman department. He's most likely just going to send them all the way to the trade. But Puppypaw says, no, you ain't. So, Beastie's stopping this wall from coming up. So this is something that many people don't realize. You can just put your scout or your villager, anything, into the wall. So he puts it in the wall, he holds it on the same position, and now the villager cannot finish this wall. This is going to allow his horsemen to come out and run right through the wall and allow him to shut down the trade. So this is what Beastie does over here as well. He sees the villagers like, oh, I can't finish that wall, so I'm going to go block another one. And this is most likely what's going to put Puppypaw in a very, very weird position. Oof, Puppypaw does have some horses to follow up with, though. But Beastie doesn't care. Beastie is going castle. Beastie says, you can trade. That's good. Go trade. I have 2 TC. I don't mind. You can trade. I'll shut down your trade in no time. I just need to get castle. So Puppy is going for army. Puppy does have a lot more villagers. He has traders as well, which is why this is causing him to get a very strong eco. Although the fact that all these boys are inspired by the prelate is putting Beastie in a very comfortable position. Beastie just doesn't want to lose anything. He just needs to be safe and survive this initial onslaught. So let's see, how's the trade going? The trade still going well. He does get 1 trader. Good for that horseman. He gets 1 trader. But he's going to have to get a lot more if it's going to be valuable. In this case, this trader delivers. The moment the trader delivers, there's no real point in killing it because the value has been gotten. You would rather try to attack a trader that hasn't given him any value. Now, in this case, he's not going to be able to get there because Puppypaw is on the ball. He does make sure that his trade is safe. And Beastie is about to hit the next age. The problem for Puppypaw is he's not even close to aging up at all. So now he's in a position where he's like, do I just make units and attack? Or do I keep trading? And that's a lot of traders. Let's see. He is now on... How many traders? Oh no! I need to learn how to switch the player point of view. Control P? No, I have no idea. And what I said a little bit earlier about the safe food, as we can see, Puppypaw is a little bit desperate for food right now. He needs to go all the way to the opposite side of the map just to get safe food. Now, those horses are not going to take too much damage, and they are still going to stay alive for a while. But Beastie, he's the next age. He's getting relics. Puppypaw is like, actually, I will follow up and do the same. Puppypaw is not going to attack. Puppypaw decides he is just going to go for the next age as well. Beastie tries to get as many relics as he can before this ends. But right now, I'm a little bit worried for Beastie. I think this is going to be a little bit of a troublesome situation for him. He will not be able to shut down this trade easily. Especially with the fact that Puppypaw is in the lead. Puppypaw is very, very much in the lead. So he also has a ton of markets. So basically, you want to send it all the way from the market so you get a free half a point or half a rally point in here. Now, I guess he just also wants to produce a lot more traders. So he produces them, sends them to this market, and trades all the way here. Now, on this side, Beasty is running in with knights. And fun fact about knights, they're stronger than horsemen. So, we do see the horseman covering this one as well. Beasty only getting one relic, not really giving him the castle value that he needed, but he will be trying to sneak this one in. Hello, come to my base. Very nice. So, currently the score is 1-0, so we see the spearman moving that way as well, because the horseman is like, hey, I saw this thing disappearing from the map. That means Beasty has it. So right now, let's see. Beasty is going to lose a prelate, which is pretty sad. But now, those knights should be doing a lot of damage to these. Again, knights are much stronger than horsemen. So even though horsemen, they're going in here, Beasty's going to wall a lot. Just making sure the horseman backs off a bit. And he will survive for now. But I think this one's also going to go down. And that is a big loss for Beasty. He is able to take down a few spearmen, so the prelate should be able to pick this one up. And now Puppypaw is also in the castle age. Now both of them are only... They haven't gotten upgrades just yet, and Beasty is slowly getting there as well. But he's not... He hasn't made the printer print yet. But it's slowly going to begin. And as we can see, he gets the spearman out. He is ready, and he's ready for blood. So Puppypaw trying to cover this. I'm assuming it's because he also wants to make sure that he can capture the relics, but knights are cleaning up. Knights! You can send your millions of horsemen against these knights, and these knights don't give a damn. They are just going to fight this, and they're going to end you. The prelate is coming in hot. He's going to pick up this relic, and Beasty is going to have another one to take home. This one also going to be picked up. He's most likely going to send this one either to the sacred site or to the next one, or he's going to misrally it and just send it with his friend. Which is exactly what happened in this case. Little Miss Rally, alright. I don't think this is going to be a long game. I think this should be quite short. Now, the fact that Puppypaw is on trade. Puppypaw has a lot of traders, and good for him. But Beasty is coming in. Beasty is cleaning up. He is sneaking in here and there, and here he notices, oh, I need to reinforce my wall a little bit, right? Right? Let's see what's happening. Oh! The wood! It's all the wood, and they're pushing right through. The wall has been penetrated. And all these knights are inside. Puppypaw is losing things left and right, and he's going to lose a ton of traders. So in this case, 150 gold being delivered. So at least you can see Beasty targeting the back one, because he knows he just needs to kill them before they deliver. So he gets the first sacred site as well. Beasty looks like he's taking charge of the map right now. And we see a wall of law coming. This is done on the other side of the map so that your opponent starts to panic. Because they're going to panic when they hear Wololo. Oh, is he in my base? Is he in my face? And Beasty going for the harassment on the other side as well. He has 3 relics. And this is looking really good for Beasty all of a sudden. The trade being shut down one by one. And what I wanted to say about the trade as well, guys, is if you look at the gold per minute, and this is why we're on gold per minute and not on villages. Because these traders are getting a lot of gold. But they're not getting a lot more than Beasty. So even though Puppypaw is on trade, he's not getting the value that he needs. And Puppypaw doesn't have any food right now. Puppypaw is begging for food. We can see he only has 420 per minute because all the food is here. After that, he has to go on these berries. And these are no longer safe berries. So on this side, we see Beasty cleaning up the army, guarding this little relic here. And the prelate will be picking this one up for free. And all of these guys are just taking a beating. Now, Puppypaw does have good army here. He is defending, and he will be able to clean these up. But at what cost, right? So Beasty as well, he's just getting economy upgrades left, right, and center. Puppypaw doesn't even have wheelbarrows. So once these villagers are in trouble, they're not even going to be able to run away. So Beasty just raiding. And this is why Beasty doesn't believe that trade is good. Because at their level, you can just raid. Now, Puppypaw did a great job of walling here, and this was quite unfortunate for him that somehow they fit through the trees. That is quite a predicament to have, I might say. But if he went and took his villager and ended the wall here, he would have been able to stop those knights coming in a second. So this is now the second game. The score is 1-0. And at this rate, it looks like it might be a 2-0. So this looks pretty even. But keep in mind, Puppypaw is in trouble. He's constantly getting raided. His food is not safe anymore. He's in a position where he doesn't have a lot more choices. And Beasty has all the relics. So there's no more, oh, it looks kind of even. It's not even though it looks that way. Now, right now, these knights are just trying to delay him so that he can get the last relic as well. And this means that Beasty is not going to have to even keep his villagers on gold. They are quickly going to be able to switch away. And we can see Beasty doing exactly that again. He picks up a relic, he goes in Wall of Laws just to distract Puppypaw. Because Puppypaw panics at this point. Puppypaw says, oh, where is that coming from? These knights getting another trader, that's like getting another villager. And these boys are going to come in and smack these guys around just a little bit, but not doing too much damage before going down. They might not even get one kill before going down. But it just puts pressure on Puppypaw. This knight killing a few villagers. Oof, killing a lot of villagers. And back here, just chaos. Beasty is in charge of the game. And it is looking very scary for Puppypaw. So, Beasty having this sacred site, this one, and only needing the last one over here, having all 5 relics. This is going to mean a lot of income for Beasty. And a lot of trouble for Puppypaw. So, deliver. They deliver a few. There's a few coming in, but Puppypaw is very, very far away from being safe. So, right now, Beasty, what's your plan? Are you going to drop a keep? Are you going to just make more units and push? Because honestly, 16 military is not what you want to be dealing with. Beasty decides he wants to go for the late game. Beasty says, actually, I plan to be here a while. I'm not going to be making a keep. I will be making a stone wall. And once I have stone walls with all my gold income, I will be making more units. But for now, I don't need any. Because now you can see Puppypaw invested everything. He invested everything into getting army. And Beasty is doing exactly the opposite. Beasty is going Palace of Swabia. Now, Palace of Swabia, in this case, is an amazing landmark to have, but he is going to be able to print out villages very quickly. But this is a very scary attack, and he should not underestimate Puppypaw here. Even though, he decides he's going to get a keep, he knows he's in trouble, because Puppypaw made army, and he did not. So Beasty is like, oh, damn, I gotta get this up, and he's going to get it up. He's going to be able to save that area, and he will be just alright. He might lose a few villagers, Wallalaw coming out just to chase them away, saving the villagers' lives, and trying to get a few kills as well. Beasty is now in Age 4, and this means Age 4 upgrades. This means Puppypaw is in a lot of trouble. So in this case, 20 army versus 58, not a number you want to be facing, but right now, this is... Let's see, Puppypaw does get a few kills. This is good for Puppypaw. But I don't think it's going to be enough. He picks up another relic. He's probably going to put it into a forward building as well. He puts it into his second keep. And Puppypaw realizes, oh, Beasty is also running out of food. Let me go and just see what I can get. So Beasty quickly getting his villagers away, saving the day. And on this side, these villagers just trying to get the wall back up. Now again, this doesn't look great for Beasty when you look at the supply, but the fact that he's Age 4, the fact that he's getting Age 4 upgrades, and that he is in a much safer position than Puppypaw. Puppypaw does have... Oh, I wish we could see the amount of traders. Puppypaw is causing a lot of havoc, and Beasty is trying to wall this off. This is really scary for Beasty right now. He is in trouble. I don't know. Beasty, are you going to be able to defend this, or are you actually going to lose this just because of that one push? I don't think Beasty should be able to lose this right now. But Puppypaw attacking from all ends. Puppypaw is punishing Beasty for being a sneaky, sneaky man and going for the Imperial. However, he does have a lot of units inside. He does have his army on the side, and Puppypaw is splitting his army. So if Beasty can pick off a few of these army units before it takes him out, then he might have a chance. 29 army versus 72. This is a scary fight. Beastie losing a lot of army for no reason whatsoever, and they are trying to burn this down, but Beastie still has emergency repairs, so he should be able to keep this up for a little while longer, and at the same time... Ooh. Oh! Beastie taps out? Beastie taps out, guys. I can't believe that. I think this is one example of going Imperial without units and how that is risky. So Puppypaw did exactly what he needed to do to counter. So that was the point. This was the point. Beastie sacrificed so many units attacking and it was really good. But trade wing.